If you have been following Wizards Unite with any kind of regularity, you most likely already know this information, but I do want to get it out there because I have a couple of ideas of what it all means, you know, like they always say, and what is it, Austin Powers? But Basil, what does it all mean? I'm going to tell you what I think it means, even though my name's not Basil. If you do play Pokemon Go, or if you ever had a Pokemon Go account, or if you play Ingress Prime, or ever had an Ingress Prime account, you can actually claim your username from either one of those games. So if they're different, if you have like the greatest agent ever, that's probably too long, but if you have the greatest agent ever for your Ingress Prime account name, and you have the best trainer ever for your Pokemon Go name, you'll have to pick one or the other, but you actually can reserve it to Wizards Unite. I will put a link down in the description below so that you guys can follow those. It's super easy to set up. There have been some issues with people being able to claim their name. So if your name has something like, I don't know, Harry Potter or Wizard Potter or something like that, you may not actually be able to claim that. But for the most part, everybody has been able to claim their name as best as I can tell. Like I said, there have been some examples of people who were not able to keep their name. And in that case, I don't know what to tell you. This is only open to people who previously had names or currently have names with either of those two games. This is not an opportunity for you to create your Harry Potter Wizards Unite name ahead of time if you're not already kind of part of the Niantic family of augmented reality games. Like I said, super easy to do. Description or link in the description below. If you already have a Pokemon Go or an Ingress Prime account, then you probably received the email for this yesterday. And if you're following any other people who are creating content for Wizards Unite, you've definitely already taken care of this. If by chance you haven't done it, then go ahead and take care of that. I'll wait for you guys. And now that you're back, just know that if you chose not to take that opportunity to do it right then and there, you do have until April 30th in order to complete this. Now, I find that to be very telling, and here's why. It basically, to me, means there is nothing coming out with the game between now and the end of April because they're gathering up names. Now, these names could be for possible beta testing. I'm not going to rule that out. I'm not going to say that that's exactly what's going to happen. It would make sense. And so that's what I'm going to go with because this is my channel. So I'm going to say that nothing is happening with the game as far as betas or launch or anything between now and the end of April. Then on May 1st, which just happens to be a Wednesday, it doesn't mean anything, but we have had several instances where information has been dropped on a Wednesday, not counting the information that we have about signing up for your username. So you've got that going for you, but then I believe sometime in the first 2 weeks of May, we'll get information about beta testing rolling out to specific regions. I fully expect that to grow. So you don't want to like flood your servers all at once, although Warner Brothers did do a stress test with their Mortal Kombat game to test their servers all at once. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. My personal belief is they will take a couple of weeks, compile a beta list, send out beta invitations. You'll have a couple weeks to beta, and then they'll probably do like a rolling beta where maybe like every week, every 2 weeks, every 10 days, somewhere in there for 6 weeks-ish to continue to stress out their servers a little bit. And then I fully expect the game to launch at this point the last week of June. I'm completely blanking on who it was that brought this to our attention. I believe their name is Matt. I will do a little bit of digging between the time that I'm speaking this to you and the time that I actually post this video up on the YouTube as far as who that was, and I'll give them credit right here and then a link down below so that you can check them out. But they mentioned that the books, the Harry Potter books, were actually released for the first time on June 22nd. I think I have that date right. Maybe it was June 26th. It's either the 22nd or the 26th, but that would be a Wednesday, which kind of fits into the narrative of the Wednesdays, but it's also the last week of June. So I think that actually holds a lot of credibility. It may just be coincidence, but it may be something that they're planning on doing. Anyways, that is kind of where I am on the release date of this game. So go grab your name. I've already grabbed my Fodder name. Super happy to have that. Content creator, you kind of worry if people are going to steal your name, although I don't think anybody really wants to be Fodder. That's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoy it, and until the next time.